I'm Lara Galloway, the Mom Biz Coach, and in today's 5-minute coaching moment, I want to talk to you about how to say no. Chances are, if you're a mompreneur, you are not saying no enough in enough different places in your life. You know, when you have so much on you, so many responsibilities, and kids alone are enough responsibilities, running businesses by ourselves, and many of us mompreneurs run many businesses, right? So when you're running two completely different elements of your life and they're both full-time jobs, chances are you're not saying no in enough places. Now let me tell you a little bit about what I mean about saying no. In one of my recent coaching sessions, one of my clients was really upset because she is getting some new business. She's getting a lot of interest in her company. She's getting more and more requests for things that may or may not be exactly what she wants to do with her business, but she feels like they're good requests. They're opportunities to make money. They're opportunities to get herself out there more. They're opportunities to get new business. And when we're out there trying to grow our business, why would you ever say no to a new business opportunity? Well, let me give you some times when you might say no. I want all of the clients that I work with to first define what is an ideal client for you. I want you to do this by determining what are your conditions of satisfaction. Now, what I mean by conditions of satisfaction is I want you to think through what are the circumstances or the conditions that would make you very satisfied, very happy, make working with this situation or this client a no-brainer. These are the things that I want you to think of first. So for me, some conditions of satisfaction are that I have clients who have been in business for 1 to 5 years. They've been around the block a few times. They've had a few experiences, so they already have had some successes and failures under their belt. And this is going to bring a certain kind of experience that I work best with. So I know that's one of the things I look for in my ideal clients. I need clients, let me be straight, who can pay for my services. I have coached so many mompreneurs whose businesses are not doing well because they repeatedly accept clients who really can't afford to pay them. And this is something you have to be crystal clear on. Payment is necessary for you to have a sustainable business model. If you want to be successful, you are going to have to get these finances handled. And consistently accepting clients who cannot pay you what you're worth or cannot pay you on time for the projects that you do for them is not going to work. So one of those conditions of satisfaction I would recommend every mompreneur have is attracting clients to you who are ready to understand your value, who already know your value, who have the income to be able to pay for your services, and who will pay you on time. So that's another condition of satisfaction. Another really great condition of satisfaction is, does the work or the project or the client represent an area that you are very skilled in, that is easy for you, or that you're passionate about and interested in doing more work in? For instance, if a client comes to me and says, you know what, I want to hire you, and what we do is we're all in the medical field and we want to have you coaching in our offices with the executive leadership of the medical industry that we work with, and we want to bring you in because some people have recommended you and we know that you're fantastic. You know what, that's not a good fit for me, and I'm going to say no. I toyed with doing executive coaching and on-site coaching, but you know what? That's not me anymore. What I want to do now is coach mom entrepreneurs, and I want to do it over the phone from the comfort of my own home. So do you see how that's a condition of satisfaction for me? And again, these conditions of satisfaction become my rules for playing my game the way I want to play it. And that makes me a happy entrepreneur. Because if I get to play the rules by my own, if I get to play the game by my own rules, how am I not going to be happy, right? The importance is taking a step back and making sure you take the time to define what those rules are. So again, I've talked about some financial requirements. I've talked about the kind of client that I want that's been in business for like 1 to 5 years. And I've talked about the kind of clients that I want to work with, mom entrepreneurs, so as the work environment that I get to work in is working from my home over the phone. These are 3 rules that I create, 3 conditions of satisfaction that help me say no when the opportunity isn't right. So take a moment and write down what your conditions of satisfaction are for your job. Some things to think about. Are you willing to travel? Do you want to work on site? Does the project or the work complement your best skills? Is it all about, is the project or the work that you're signing up for, Is it your money-making talent? Or is it something you keep doing on the side because you're scared to dedicate yourself to that thing that is your money-making talent and the thing that you love doing most as a mom entrepreneur? Think about these things and see if you can come up with a list of at least 10 items on your conditions of satisfaction. When you have this list, you will all of a sudden find yourself being able to set some boundaries and stop accepting work, stop accepting clients, stop working on things that don't interest you or don't motivate or inspire you or don't pay the bills. This will give you a way to say no. So I hope you've enjoyed this 5-minute coaching moment. I offer more tips and tricks like this on my website, through my e-zine, on my blog, and in my coaching groups. You can find out all about what I do at www.mombizcoach.com. Take care.